Hello. Whew. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday evening, everyone. Let me mute my computer. There. How are y'all? Yes, this is a tire in front of me. I have a tire in front of me. Hello. Let me see if my comments will show up on my computer. Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta answer community standards. I understand. It's not taking it. See all standards. 1 second, everyone. Hello, hello. How is everyone? It's just making me do this little thing real quick. I guess I don't know. I can't see comments and I'm froze. Okay, here we go. Let me get my glasses on. I can't see. Cecilia, maybe, Renee, Tammy, I can't, Jennifer. Okay, oh, I still can't see y'all. Oh, here we go. Hold on, now I can see. They're coming up. Mindy, thanks for the Telegram link. I don't know who else popped on, but it's not showing me, but welcome everyone. I think our numbers are in the double digits. I'm super excited. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Liz. You guys are really, Okay, so I'm a little sore and I'm still, so I had an allergic reaction to something they used during surgery. And so it has made me really, my hair is getting long. I know, Mindy, I know. Hello from Manchester, Vermont. My friend Liz's husband is from Vermont. We're just from Vermont. Hello, Debbie. Welcome, everyone. Yes, this is a tire in my living room. Hello, Becky. We are going to work with a tire this evening. We are going, ouch. There's like a, well, no wonder this tire wasn't working. Hold on. There's like a, hold on. There's a pokey thingy. Y'all, no wonder this poor tire. Oh, I think it's part of the wire from the tire. Hold on, we're gonna clip that off. Maybe. This live could be challenging, y'all. Just gonna tell you right up front. Okay, it was a piece of the wire from the inside of the tire. Hello, Jill. Hello, Miss Deborah. Did you get your notification? If you're signed up for Telegram, which is linked in the bottom that Mindy pinned, you will get notified when I'm going live. It usually tells you what I'm gonna be doing. Hey, Landon, look, I'm working with a tire. You see this? I'm working with a tire, not a truck tire, I don't think, but a tire nonetheless with a terrible rip in it. But we're gonna turn this into an ottoman. Okay, so surgery went really, really well, except I had that allergic reaction and I woke up in a panic after anesthesia. And I'm super grateful that my friend from Sherman, her name's Amanda, she was here with me. She just came and spent the night for 2 nights with me. She was here on Wednesday and she was here on Thursday night. She stayed with me, made sure I didn't do too much. She probably should have stayed longer because thanks for stringing me along, Deborah. Hello, Jackie. They are still tilted and goes all around. So be careful. All right, I'm gonna have to be careful because that one poked me. I forgot about the wires and the tires. So, hello Nancy Short. So, I get out of breath easy. Sorry about that. And my nose keeps running. They said from the tubes, like I was allergic to something in the tubes, like the latex or something, I don't know. Jackie, I was in the hospital because I had some ulcers and I had a tumor in my stomach. And so they went in to check on the ulcers, make sure they were intact and not bleeding, and then they took the tumor completely out and are doing a biopsy on it to see if it's malignant or benign. But here's the thing. I've been on, so I went to the hospital, 6 weeks ago? In that horrible pain, I think, about 6 weeks ago. And I had 4 ulcers altogether. And they were pretty good size, I guess from stress and all the things. Well, when she came, she showed Amanda and she sent home the paperwork with us. The ulcers, she said, she could not even tell that I ever even had them, y'all. She said that they were gone. My ulcers were completely gone. In 6 weeks, and she's like, you must have really followed the diet we gave you, and you must have taken your medication exactly as we prescribed, because they made me take the medicine, break it open, and put it in applesauce, and I would eat like 2 tablespoons of applesauce with all of this medicine in it. And I did that twice a day, and then I ate the way they told me to, and you guys, the ulcers were completely gone. Hello. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Maureen. Can you guys believe that? So the ulcers are gone. The tumor is out. We'll see if it comes back benign or malignant. We're hoping for benign, right? Maureen, I am just tired and I run out of breath easy, but otherwise I'm good. Hello, Stacy. You guys are doing great stringing this video along. I should probably stop talking and show you what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is actually the bottom of our ottoman. We're making this for the balcony outside. Remember I showed y'all when we first moved into the apartment, we have a balcony. Right now there's nothing on it except for some dirt that needs to be swept away. And I probably won't be able to do it tonight because I'm probably not even gonna be able to finish this, but I wanna try. And then we'll see which tomorrow or Monday we'll do the balcony, and I want you guys to help me organize and decorate it. Aw, thanks, Jenny. Hello, Carolyn. I know, Maureen, it's so hard though when I have a life and this is my job and I gotta keep going and keep pushing through, and I've had to take so much time off anyway, and this is like our creator's busiest season of the year, and I just gotta work. Okay, so these are 1/2 inch by 50 feet sisal rope. Sisal rope, is that how you say it? Sisal rope? Yeah? Thank you for the stars. Hello, Don Scott. Excuse me. They are put together with jute twine around the edges, so I'm going to cut that off. I know me and scissors make you nervous. I'm going to have to get my body in all kinds of ways. Oh, I wanted to show you what. Okay, so here's the rope we're going to be working with. Here is a board that I cut out. This is the bottom, so this is going to be on the top when we flip it over later. Thank you for hitting that SHARE button, Jenny. You're awesome. Hello, Ellen. I'm so glad you caught me too, Dawn. So pretend this is the top. This piece of wood is going to go on top, and then we're going to start in the middle, and we're going to wrap it and wrap it and wrap it all the way down to the bottom. But the bottom's already going to be done. Oh, Jenny, I wish this was my original idea. It's not. You can see these all over the internet. But I've never made one before, and the tire was free, and I've had the rope. So, and I get lucky a lot. Like if I buy, I'm terrible. I keep my receipts, or I try to, and then if I don't use it, I'll just take it back or exchange stuff, because there's no need to like keep it and not use it if I've not used it. You were confused, Jenny? Why are you confused? I know, look at my hair. My hair's starting to come. If it would just get a little bit more on top, I would wear my hat without my hat. Hello, Linda and Rhonda. So I put it in this little caulking gun. Caulking gun. Oh, the tire, Jenny. Yes, we're turning it into a craft project. Hello, Rhonda David. So I also have what is called Gorilla Heavy Duty Construction Adhesive. And they told me that this would work. It's for, it holds in 30 seconds, fast grabbing, paintable, gap filling, and all weather. So it can be in the heat and it can be in the cold, and it's not gonna fall apart on me. Hello, Robin. I guess I should start looking over here. Thank you for stringing this along, Miss Deborah. So what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna do this top part because it's the bottom, but I'm gonna start on the, if you guys can see, well, you can't see it yet, but as I come around right here, if you can see that, yeah, you guys can see it, I can see it, is the edge of the tire tracks. We're gonna start there with our rope, and we're just gonna start going around it until we get to the point where we can flip the tire over and put the board on the top, and then keep going. You guys are so sweet. Hello, hello. Okay, I did not carry this up the stairs by myself. My Jackson did for me. Now this might be challenging because I don't know if I have enough strength to do this part. I have enough strength to bend the gun. Does anyone know how to get the glue out? Any tips? Just keep twisting it. I thought it would just twist out. Well, dang, I might not be strong enough for that part. Hold on, it's moving. It's moving. Maybe it just wasn't. Of course, it needs lots of hand strength, and okay. Maybe I should have done this before. I won't lie, I haven't had it ready, but I really thought that it would be ready to go. Isn't that all you're supposed to do, y'all? I don't even have anything to stick down it. I didn't cut enough off, Tina? Well, let's cut more off. I'm cutting away and keeping my other hand out of the way. There. Okay, there's that hole. I don't know, it might be too cheap of a gun. Well, this could be a problem. It doesn't want to. Do you guys hang with me? Hang with me. I need below the ridge line. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you guys know what to do. I feel like I'm playing doctor. Hands are out of the way. There we go. Now let's try. It's twisting. Does that give it more air? You have to poke a hole in the tube of caulking. Oh! Okay. Would a stick work? Look at these bad boys. Would a stick work? Hold on, look at these cotton swabs, y'all. This is why we do this. So y'all don't make this. Oh yeah, there's like I'm definitely gonna have to go get a screwdriver. I don't even know if I have. Wait, will this work? Oh gosh, you guys. Use a screwdriver or a skewer. I don't have a skewer, Dawn, but I have a drill bit. Okay, hold on. Let me go get. I didn't know you had to poke it. I just thought you'd cut it off on the tip. Okay. Hold, please. 1 second. Let me go grab a screwdriver. I'm just a little slow. Okay. Y'all talk to each other just for a sec. Okay, screwdriver. Hello, Pat. Okay, we're gonna try and open this. Gosh, you guys. Dawn, are you sure your husband's right? I'm about to just cut this wide open and slather it on. Smash my fingers, but I think, hold on. I think we got it. Don't give up, because I think we got it. Okay. There's glue on it. Okay, now let's see if it works. Oh, I see it. Look! Do you guys see it? It's coming out. I'm gonna do, oh, this is gonna wear me out tonight. There's no way, but we're gonna start it. I think what I should do is take this big cotton swab and rub it like that. Has anyone ever done this before? Thank you, Jenny. Have y'all ever done this? Have you ever done a rope ottoman with a tire that goes on your car? Keep squeezing the trigger, latch the handle in the teeth. Oh, okay. Well, it says it dries in 30 seconds, so let me get this first layer on. Okay, so I'm gonna start over here. And we are going to put our first layer on. just like that. And I have my rope over here. Hopefully it won't get tangled. And it says it's supposed to dry clear. I hope that's the case. So, there, can y'all see that? So we're gonna go some more. Gosh, this is hard. I'm almost ready just to cut it open and slather it on there. Lather it on there. Whatever you say it, however you say it. There's a rock in this tire. I should probably remove that. I know I'm probably missing comments. This is a two-woman. I agree. I think I agree. I am woman, hear me roar. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. So I'm spreading my glue out. If anybody's husbands are watching with me, or their kids, or their sons, or whatever, it's probably hilarious. Me trying to do this right after surgery. But y'all, it's an integral part of the decor for my balcony. And I want to get it done. Okay, so what do you guys think? So it says 30-second hold time. So I think I'm just gonna hold it for a second and see what it does. Make sure I'm putting enough on there. And then I have casters. So I have a 1x4 and I'm gonna do crisscross like this, clamp it, and then I'm gonna drill the casters into the wood. So it will roll. Hello, Tracy, how are you? Hello, Lori. Oh, thanks, Lori. I don't know about that. Hi, Mary, how are you? Thank you, everyone, for stringing our video along. We are making a rope ottoman out of a tire and some rope and liquid nails for the balcony that y'all are gonna help me put together, because we have all this cool stuff now thanks to everyone who helped with the Amazon wish list and sent packages and helped with all the things. But I've been waiting to do it all with you guys because I feel like that's what I wanted to do. That's how I feel. So that being said, I'm tired of it not being done. So I need to get busy with y'all. That means we gotta go live a whole bunch. And wouldn't you know it, my rope is tangled. Jenny, are you the one that said this is a two-person job? Two-woman job? I think you're right. Here goes my glue. Oh gosh. Y'all, this is gonna be funny. Okay. We're just gonna let this sit here and dry. Okay, so, yes, a tumor in my stomach. So please don't stop praying. Keep those prayers coming because wow, how amazing was it that there was no evidence of any ulcers when I had 4, y'all. 4 6 weeks ago. 4. And now I have 0. So now we just need the stinking tumor to come back benign, and then I'm clear. I do have to go in for more checkups, more often checkups, but I'm so lucky and blessed. Thank you, Jenny. Okay, so I was just on the phone with Mindy before I came live. What do you all think? Does anyone like scarecrows? Like the cute ones? The cute scarecrows? Do you like cute scarecrows? Hello, Linda Kerr, how are you? Do y'all like the cute scarecrows? Send me some hearts if you do. Thank you for the prayers, Miss Tracy. Yes, ma'am, Deborah. You guys do like the scarecrows. God is good. He is always good. Anything fall. Thank you, Miss Mary. You love scarecrows too, Tracy? Okay, so I'm going to be putting a flyer out in the next couple of days, and it is going to explain some things. We're going to have a scarecrow week, which I hope is something different than what everyone else is doing. Just because I want to give you guys, you know, we like to give you guys different, oops, I'm making a mess. Something a little bit different. We're going to kick it off with a fun craft, and then it's going to lead us into Scarecrow Week. So I will be putting a flyer out on that soon, hopefully by Monday, with the dates, the time, the details, all the fun things. And you guys will have a chance to do that with me. And then we're gonna do another one. Okay, so we're almost done with the first one. Maybe this won't be so bad after all, if I can get the hang of doing it. Hooray for scarecrows, Elizabeth. I didn't know you were on here. Hey, Stephanie. Okay, so now I'm gonna move my rope. See how it's meeting up with my first edge? Let's turn our tire. You know, I've got to be crazy for attempting this right after surgery. Y'all know that, right? Crazy, crazy. Okay, so there's my first line. Now I have a little bit of glue residue left over from the first line. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my piece and follow it up right next to the second line, or the first line, starting my second line. I gotta wash my hands off for a second though, because I got glue everywhere. I am loco. Loco in the cabeza, right? Thank you for stringing this video along, sharing the love. I'm gonna take off my jacket because now I'm getting hot. I was freezing, but I don't want to get glue on it either. Okay. So now I'm going to see if this is gonna squirt out any easier. It just doesn't want to though. I don't know. I think I need a better caulking gun. I think this is just a cheap one. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, so I'm putting the second coat on. I'm serious. I'm about to cut this open and use this cotton swab to rub it on. Will that mess it up? I'm gonna use the whole thing. Hello, Renee. Yes, an ottoman for my balcony. And right now, I'm struggling with the gun. The caulking, I shouldn't say that word. Sorry, Facebook's gonna get me. The caulking tool. So, is it okay if I cut open the tube of glue? I'm gonna use it all. It's not the right way to do it, so I don't want you guys to do it at home like that. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, or I am going to be here. We are gonna be here forever. So I think that's our best bet. I think I'm just gonna slice it open. Is anyone objecting? What's an ottoman? It's like the thing that you put your feet on, or your bum on, or like that. Does that make sense, Stephanie? Okay, don't watch me do this, y'all. Yeah, this might not work either. I don't know. Do y'all see what I did? I bent it. Like, it just does not want to go. Okay, hold on one sec. I'll be right back. Footrest, yes. You can do anything with these. You can sit on them too. Hold on. Almost done. All right. We're getting serious now. Let me wipe my knife off. You have to squeeze and turn at the same time? Okay, well, not anymore. Not anymore, Deborah. I've cocked the baseboard before, but not like this. Now we have a hole. We're just gonna put it on with a big old cotton. Look at the size of these. Cotton swab assortments, Harbor Freight. And I'm just gonna go around and wipe some on. Get some more out of the hole that I just made. You guys, I did that. I just did that. Y'all can laugh, it's okay. Now my cotton ball wants to come apart. Just roll with me here. What I should have got was a tongue depressor. This is what happens when you don't do stuff first. You see, Deborah? Oh gosh. Y'all, this is gonna be a hot mess. It's a hot mess already. I'm just scooping it out. That works. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Oh gosh, you guys. I'm a hot mess. Okay, so back to Scarecrow Week. We're gonna have Scarecrow Week. Then we're gonna have a steampunk, spectacular steampunk week. That's gonna be super fun. And then in between there, we're gonna have our big surprise. Who said hello? Hello, Karen. Hello, Miss Karen Miller. We're halfway on our second row. It might not take too long. Now that we got a big gaping hole in the middle of our glue. Dawn, is your husband laughing at me? Because I'm laughing at me. I don't think the men in my life would approve of this very much, but it's okay. My boys would be like, Mother, this is cool, Jenny. Well, I'm glad someone thinks it's cool because I think I'm just making a huge mess. But I think it's going to be really cool after it's done. Because they did, when I was talking to them at the hardware store, because I did want to go in there and show them what I was doing. And I wanted to make sure that I secured the bottom really good because I don't want to do all this work and then have somebody put their feet on it or sit on it. Because chances are someone else, my son or me or somebody will sit on it. And I don't want their little bum to fall through. And so I wanted to ensure that the crisscross in the back was going to be solid. Thank you. So do you guys see that second row coming along out there on the edge? It's coming. I'm just getting the glue out. We'll try again with the other tube if I'm still able to do it. But it's already starting to dry, which is good. That's a good sign. Here's where that rock is. Let's see if I can get the rock out. Yep, rock's out. So did anyone have a cookout yet or a barbecue yet, or y'all saving it for tomorrow and Monday? Karen, I am making a rope ottoman out of an old tire. Or I am attempting to make an ottoman. So we're gonna put wheels on it so it'll roll, because I think it would be kind of heavy. So I had my son come bring me this tire in from downstairs from the car. This sweet older gentleman gave me this tire because it had a hole in it and they couldn't use it at their tire shop. So you guys, if you like the way this turns out, you might want to go get you a tire, because obviously they don't use them after they have holes in them, and then you could make an ottoman. And if you know, I would recommend not getting the cheapest caulking tool that they have and get a nicer one, because this one is, I've had this one forever, but I've never had that hard of a time. When caulking's in it, it doesn't, or caulk, however you say it, I don't ever have a hard time, but this glue, man, ooh-wee. Not doing anything this weekend? Upcycle anyway. Yes, this is an upcycle. For sure an upcycle. But look, we've already got 2 rows. How many rows do you... Let's see. I want to know. Let's do a guess. And I will pick someone and send some happy mail. How many rows of rope do y'all think it's going to take? Whoever guesses the closest will get some happy mail from me. How many rows? Jenny says 7. Elizabeth says 27. Deborah says 5. Deborah, honey, there's more than 5 on here, I guarantee you that. I'm only at 50. Carla says 4. Judy said 15. 10, Miss Carolyn. I hope y'all with the lower numbers are correct. I hope y'all are. So there's glue. As I'm coming around the part of the second side, there is glue already there for me because that rope's been moving. So I'm kind of just pinching it together as I come along. And it probably wouldn't hurt me to just kind of wipe it off. It's supposed to dry clear, but it makes me nervous. What if it doesn't? Then I would be upset. Okay. Okay, here we go. Look, I'm starting my 3rd row. Starting a 3rd row. Let me get my caulking tool and scrape out my glue. It would go much faster, I'm sure, if I could use the caulking tool right. Obviously, I'm challenged in that area right now. I'm just rubbing it on. Karen says 35. Someone said 24. Mindy and I will go back and read the comments when we get all done. We'll figure out how many rows it actually did take. It's kind of a fun thing to do. It's actually kind of relaxing once you get the hang of it. So here we go. We're starting our 3rd row now. I just started the 3rd row. And I'm just pulling out the glue. whatever this is, liquid nails. I think this caulking tool has had it though. Probably won't make it through another caulking adventure. Rose, rolls or rose? Rose. Thank you, Elizabeth, Rose. So, that's my surgery update. Everything went pretty good. I don't think it would have went as well if y'all had not been sending up prayers. Because I just don't think it would have. I think the power of prayer is amazing. Marcella says 20. I hope y'all are right with these lower numbers because I would love to use the rope I have for other stuff. So we're on our third row. You're changing your vote, Carla, to 19? Okay. Gosh, in the beginning I probably would have said like 100. But I don't think it'll be 100. You want to make sure your rows are nice and tight too, because you don't want the black to show through from the tire. I do wish I had a Lazy Susan big enough to put this on though. That would make it a lot easier. Okay. So who's started decorating for fall? Anybody? Oh, who's tired? Somebody's super tired. I'm still tired from the, oh gosh, yesterday I think was the worst day for the surgery part. The after surgery day. So 2 days out. That was the worst day, I think, for me. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna start at the end of September, Jenny? How do you hold out that long? How can you hold out that long, girl? I'm ready. Actually, to be honest, we're gonna do my front porch probably tomorrow, or I'm gonna go all the way to the top because I have this board over here that I cut. Let me see if I can show you. This board goes in the middle on the other side and it gets covered too. Hello, Caitlin and Pam. How are y'all? We are covering this tire with rope. And it better stay, dang it. And we're using a very non-traditional way of a caulking tool because my hands and my brain could not cooperate to get it out the right way. You wait to do fall and Halloween together, Deborah? That's a good idea. So here's what I do. I try to do sunflowers in September, like different kinds. The white ones, the yellow ones, the orange ones, all those. And sometimes I mix pumpkins in with it too, but mostly I try to focus on sunflowers in September. And then October, I like to focus on like orange, white, black, like polka dots and stripes and fun colors. And I'm not a scary person, but I do like to make it fun. And then in November, I'm all out pumpkins and harvest stuff. Oh, hello, Denise. Definitely share when you, oh, well, of course. Y'all are here with me. Make sure you get your guesses in on these rows. I'm getting ready to start let's see, I'm on the third row still. But it's setting up. Can you guys see it? You see it setting up? I don't know where the other side is. I need a drink. Do y'all have Sonic where you live? Do you love their ice? I love their ice water. I absolutely love their ice water. This really would have been easier if I would have been able to run the glue like it was supposed to be run. Fun and happy Halloween decorations, yes. Sonic has the best. You found glow in the dark. What? It is the best, right, Carla? Oh my gosh, the best. Did you know you could buy it by the bag? If I had like a big freezer, well, I don't have anything in my freezer, so I don't know why I can't do that, but I don't guess I've ever thought about it. When we lived in Vegas, we would get Sonic ice all the time. It was right down the street, and we always got Sonic ice. I should have cut a bigger hole. So what else? Oh, the hospital people, the staff were amazing and kind. And it was so early in the morning, and Amanda was up bright and early. She never once complained. She was so sweet to come and help me with that, because I was like, oh, if something comes up and she can't come, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to drive myself, right? That would have been not a good idea. They wouldn't have let me go. They made me go. She goes, you know they're going to make you go out in a wheelchair. And I was like, why would I go out in a wheelchair? I don't need to go out in a wheelchair. I'm perfectly fine to walk. Nope. They made me go out in a wheelchair. They made me sign a paper saying that I would not drive. Yes, Liz, I know they closed your Sonic and turned it into Dutch Brothers, right? They made me sign a paper that said I would not drive for 24 hours, that I would not operate machinery, that I would not operate power tools, that I would not operate my stove. They would not let me operate my stove, y'all. They made me sign that. I mean, I guess I could have and not told anybody, but they gave me a paper that I had to sign saying I wouldn't operate my own stove. I don't know what they gave me, but it must have been something that affected a lot of things, because that was what the orders were. I was like, well. So anyway, I was thinking, wow, I'm really thankful that she came, because I seriously was going to drive myself if she didn't. And then I would have been stuck, because they wheeled me out to the car. They put my seatbelt on for me. All the things. Yeah, Jenny, I was a mess too. There's no way. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I couldn't sit up straight. It was a mess. And then that allergic reaction. I haven't had anything like that happen I've never had an allergic reaction to anything like that before. So, you just want to make sure when you're doing this that these rows are nice and tight. Goodness, I hope this dries clear. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to, but if it doesn't, we might be, I don't know what we'll do, y'all. I do not know. It does set up pretty good though. It says 30 seconds, and I do believe that that is the case. Yeah, pain too, yeah. Yeah, they did give me pain meds, I know that. For sure. Okay, we are about to start our fourth row, y'all. If you're gonna change your guesses, you better do it now, because when Mindy says stop, that's when the guesses get a stop. Mindy, you're in charge. Whenever you decide the guesses stop. We're about to start the fourth row. We just, like 30 seconds and we'll be on the fourth row. you've bought, and it said it would only dry clear, but it stayed white. Oh, Deborah, if it stays white, I'm gonna write them a letter. I'll be writing them a letter if it stays white. I guess I need to tell the kids I want a new caulking tool for Christmas. Okay, here we go, 4th row. We haven't even got half the tire yet. Nope. There it is, 4th row is going on. Couple more minutes, she said. You have a couple more minutes to either change your guesses. Remember the time clock that it time stamped that, Mindy. Whenever you stop it, so we can know the time stamp, so it won't be as hard to. I kind of see it drying. It doesn't look too bad. Okay. So here we go with our 4th row. Some of this rope is kind of splintery off. Might have to cut some of that. This poor thing of glue. I'm just scooping it out. If I was at the loft, I'd have tongue depressors. Actually, I think there's some, there might be some over at my cart. What do you guys think? Okay, my kids do not, they have requested, they did this before we ever even moved in. They did not want me to have my craft stuff in the living space. I don't blame them. Because when I get done with shows, sometimes I'm so tired and I just go to bed. Like, I don't do anything until the next morning. Stop at 52. Thanks, Mitty. What do you think about turning my closet, like part of my closet, into a mini craft center area? Has anyone ever done that? Anyone ever made like a little mini craft area in a closet? Because I don't want to put it in my room like all out because I don't like the clutter. But I thought, I have those double doors that open outward in my closet, and I thought I could do that. And I got Dollar Tree cookie racks, and I bent them. Hi Beth, how are you? The tube was an attempt at liquid nails for glue, to glue this darn rope on this tire, because we are making a tire rope ottoman that you can set on or put your feet on or use for basically whatever you want. They're supposed to be really sturdy and all the things, but I could not get this little tube of glue to do what I needed it to do. So I had to cut it open and get the glue out because my hands just aren't strong enough. And we're just going around and around. And we're gonna keep putting rows of rope on it, and then we're gonna flip it over and put the top on. So right now we're in a quarter, like just a quarter of the way on our I'm gonna see if I can, no, that did not work. Okay, hold, get it off of everything because we don't need to glue anything together. Oops. have to use like baking soda or something. I'm cutting away from myself, so if it'll cut, goodness sakes. I'm just trying to get it open so I can get more grip on it. These are my good knives, so I don't want to get it nice and clean. Okay. All right. You're nervous, Jenny? It's okay. I'll be okay. Look, got a good slice of glue there. We're gonna rub this on. I probably won't make you guys watch this whole thing because it might be kind of long. I could go off live and then come back on. I'm just wiping the excess off. Whoop. Oh, now my thing broke. Okay. Mindy, I thought about using hot glue. The problem I'm worried about hot glue is if it gets too hot or too cold outside, will it fall apart? Does anyone know that? If it's Gorilla Glue, will it fall apart? Hey, Heidi. You think it would? Nancy, can you see him? Look at, do you guys see the back? It's really starting to grow. It's like crazy. I can't believe it. I wish I was brave enough to wear it without. I actually tried to put some product in it yesterday, but it didn't really want to do anything yet. So it's coming though. I'm doing good. Doing good. Just struggling through this project. I have to struggle once in a while with these projects or it wouldn't be any fun to watch. Oh my gosh, I'm sure my facial expressions are probably hilarious tonight. Of course, I feel like I'm just probably making the hugest fool of myself. There's cotton, there's glue, there's all the things going on in this life. But what's supposed to be going on? But as long as you guys are laughing at me, that's laughing at me with me, that's what counts. Elmer's glue. I didn't know Elmer's glue would work. That's a good thought. If I had Elmer's glue, enough of it. So I'm on the 4th row. I'm almost halfway through with the 4th row. It's about this time that I wish my kids were here to help. But they are not. They are with friends tonight. And I'm glad this is the bottom, because hopefully by the time we get to the top, we will have this down pat. And oh, look at that big piece. Look at that. That's a good clump of glue right there. There we go. Yeah, perfect. We need more of that. Look, it's working. Then we just put that on there, pull through, like that. A little bit more. Oop, don't want to lose the caulking tool. Not getting the heat. Elizabeth, you would know, you're in the Vegas hot heat. You know, on some of the videos I watched of people making these, they used a hot glue gun, and I was like, they're crazy. Their butts are gonna slide right off of this sucker in the heat. Or in the cold. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, thank you. Because I've had one time I made something for someone and it was hanging in the window of their car. I don't remember who it was, but I know that the glue melted. Like the hot glue just like loosened up, you know, because when we use our heat guns to get glue stuff and sticky stuff off, it just falls right off. It's kind of the same concept, I think. This is when I wish I was on the YouTube and I could just like fast forward it and be all done for y'all. Okay. Has anyone heard anything about lives on October 1st ending or something? Is that a thing? No. Melted hot glue would not be fun. Does anyone know the buzz going around about no lives after October 1st? Has anyone heard that? Mindy and I were talking about that tonight. I haven't heard a word about that. But, till tonight. And don't forget, we have auction on Tuesday night. All those tier trays we've been making over these last weeks. We have, whoop. We've got some cool stuff. I'll be crafting a lot between now and Tuesday because I've got a lot of makeup to do. I hope it's a rumor too. I know, I don't know how they could do that. Like so many people would be like devastated, creators and followers. Like we would all not know what to do with ourselves. I've never heard it. I think it's a rumor because I haven't heard anything about it. I do know someone I could ask though. You need your lives? Yes, Jenny. Yeah. I don't know what they're referring to or in what context or... Look at, we're almost to the 5th round. So basically it's 5 rows. It looks like it's gonna be 5 rows per tread. Well, depends on which tread because all the treads are different, so. I don't know. You guys see it? How it's coming along over there? Look at that. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Yeah, another one said no more auctions, but people are still having auctions, so I don't know. I guess we'll all figure it out. We'll figure it out. We shall, we shall. Oh, I'm so close to the 5th row. 4th row. 5th row. 5th row. 5th row. I think what I'm going to do is get to this 5th row. And then I don't know if I should take a break or if I should keep going. I hate to make you guys sit here through this boring. Denise, the bottom right here, this is the bottom we're working on right now. It will have a 1x4 cross and then it will have some casters on it with wheels. And then the top will have this piece of wood with rope on it. So that's how that will work. My kids are going to come home tonight and be like, what are you doing, Mom? Like, thought we talked about this. Thought you weren't supposed to have crafts in the main house area. That's what they're going to say. I can hear them. Now. Because when you have a mom that's creative, yeah, the life of a kid of a creative mom. I think it's going to be fun, Jenny. The life of being a kid of a creative mom. I should have my kids write like a little comedy thing on that. I bet you there's a bunch of us creative moms, kids who would all have about the same things to say about us. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Interview all of our kids about our creative minds and how we think and how we look at things differently than other people. That'd be kind of fun. I'd love to get our kids together someday. Just let them chit chat. See, be a fly on the wall. Yeah, right, Elizabeth? That is funny. That would be funny. Okay, here we go. Row number 5. So, does anyone know what theme they're doing for Christmas this year? Do y'all are you doing your same ones last year? You're doing a new theme? Tell me what you're gonna do. I can't decide. Because I don't really, I really can't decide what I want to do. It seems like at Hobby Lobby when I was there the other day, when I walked around, I just kind of wanted to see what they were putting out. They have the Grinch again. They have a traditional, it looks like traditional Christmas stuff. Traditional Christmas, Tracy, so like the plaids and the regular Christmas colors. Then they had like the really pretty white deer. And we are officially on our 5th row. And we're not even halfway down yet. At this rate, I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough glue. But it's coming along. I think this is gonna be a cool project. Ooh, what are we talking about? What picture, guys, ladies? What are we talking about? What am I missing out on? As I scoop out goop. When do you all start listening to Christmas music? You do a variety on your tree, lanterns, sleds, Santa, snowman, chairs. Oh, I love that, Deborah. That sounds super fun. Do y'all remember the snowball tree that I did my first year? Remember the snowball tree, and it had like, it had the red, white, and black plaid, and the red and white and black and silver ornaments. Do y'all remember that tree? It was the year that my hand was hurt. Do y'all remember that? Carolee had a red, white, and blue. I think it was election year, actually. Carolee had a red, white, and blue tree in her room. Jackson had a blue and silver tree in his room, themed. Yes, thank you, Deborah. Did she not do an amazing job? She does an amazing job. You guys are every one of you is part of some part of all strung up with Tony. Everyone does something. The prayers, the showing up, the SHARING, all the things. It looks like some of this is drying white and some of it's drying clear, so I can't tell. We're definitely on row 5. I'm kind of excited that we've gotten at least 5 rows out of this rope. That makes me think we might have enough for the whole project. That was a big glob of glue. Miss Deborah. She is a sweetheart. So I think what I need to do is operate on this glue gun or glue tool. Because this is taking like triple as long as it should. Because if y'all do it the right way, it should not take this long. I'm gonna end up gluing my hands together in my sleep or something because this glue is so sticky. Miss Deborah, I hope it dries clear. If it doesn't dry clear, I am gonna be... Look at how good that looks. Can y'all see it? Look! Who knew? Who knew? Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can get a good glob of this. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sure my face is like making super funny faces, you know, like the ugly cry face and the... I have the ugly digging face, like, oh, I got it. Hi, Natalie. I know, right? I didn't steal it from a car. This sweet elderly man gave me this tire. And he builds out tiny homes, y'all. So it was like a huge blessing when I stopped to talk to him. He wasn't even supposed to be there. He don't normally work there. He was just filling in. This is almost, whoop, broke another. That's what we should do is how many of these little cute assorted Q-tip things are we gonna go through? All right, let's get this row smushed up here. Hold that for a second. You guys are killing me. You're so funny. I'm sorry, I'm so struggling. But here, let's finish this. We're gonna finish this row of rope, and then I'm gonna take a break and see what I can get done on my break. Wash my hands because they're almost to the point where they can't move because it's so sticky. And then I'll either pop back on tonight or pop on tomorrow and try and finish up because I don't think my body can handle doing this for like 3 hours. Thank you, Miss Deborah. And I suppose, yeah, I should probably finish this glue off because I don't want it to dry up. Waste nothing. Waste nothing. Okay. There we go. Almost to the 6th row. Oh well, it's not a fall project, but it's a project. It's a project. Natalie, yeah, right? If you don't see me, you know I got stuck to something somewhere. Probably to my pillow. This is wearing me out, y'all. If it was working right, we'd probably be done. Or if I was operating it right, we would be done with this tedious part. It's almost like pulling frosting out, or like when you're trying to get that last bit of makeup out or that last bit of toothpaste out. That's what I feel like I'm doing. And I'm trying to make sure all these rows are nice and tight because we don't want any holes. There, look at my face. I know my face is making faces. Oh. Oh, we're approaching our 6th row. I will, Jenny. Let me just finish this row, this last, I think we have enough for one more row. I think. I sure hope it dries clear though. I'm gonna be sad if it doesn't. I don't know what, we might have to paint it or do something, I don't know. Well, the good news is that if I don't get it finished tonight, then tomorrow, if I can't sleep tonight, I'll get up and work on it, and then tomorrow we can do the patio, the balcony, and Jackson said he would help because I have lights to hang and all this stuff, and you guys gotta help me. I want to put, like, I have a sign that says, like, welcome to the porch or something like that. It's a sweet sign. Gosh, there's lots of glue all over the, I'm so glad we started with the bottom. So glad. There we go. This side needs a little bit more. So I'm glad that you guys like the idea of the Scarecrow week. That will be fun. Like I said, I'll get the details out hopefully by Monday. Hopefully. All right, we have yeah, we're on our 6th row. I think it's turning out really good. There. Okay. What do you say we call it for right now? Yeah, I don't stay in bed. No, I do not. I wish I could a lot more, but I don't. Plus I'm worried because my kids are going to come home hungry, and this is taking longer than I thought. Of all the things, they want potato soup. It's hot. But to be fair, it has been raining. This is really solid though. Look at that. You guys see that? It's solid. I can't tell though if it looks like it's drying clear. You love it, Catherine? Yay! I think it's gonna be really cool when we're all done, you guys. And then I can take a not a match, but a lighter, and kind of go through and burn some of these really stringy pieces, melt them down. And then, oh, I think this is going to be awesome. But I definitely am not going to do the bottom or the top without y'all. I will wait for a year. Deborah, I'm putting new thread on an old tire. I sure am. And butchering a cop tool and a tube of glue. But hey, it's getting it done. It's getting it done. I'm okay, Nancy. I'm good. I'm here. I'm here. I'm crafting with y'all. I'm about to send out those kits. Nancy, did you forget about those? I haven't. It's just so you guys are gonna love them. You've waited way too long for them, but you're getting them still. Okay. So 6th row is going on very well. So if I had to guess, I would say 6, 24, 32. I'm gonna say close to 40. Oh, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Okay. I just can't wait to tell y'all my surprise, but it's taking longer than it was supposed to. I think I'm nearing the end of my glue too, which is perfect because we're almost out of rope. Okay, has anyone seen the new little cottage? Do you guys like cottage cheese? I am not a big cottage cheese fan, but they wanted me to eat it when I had the ulcers or whatever. So I started eating it. But have you all seen the cottage cheese in the little containers? They come with fruit in them. Oh, Nancy, you're so sweet. They should be going out this week. It doesn't, Elizabeth, but I'm eating them. They're like, okay, they're those little, they're about this big. It's like the perfect size. And they have one that has crushed pineapple, one that has blueberries, and one that has strawberries. To me, they're way overpriced, but they're convenient, I guess. Anyway, they're so good. And so I decided I was gonna make my own. So I bought their small curd cottage cheese, and I bought a can of crushed pineapple, and then I have those little containers that we were blessed with from our Amazon wish list. And I'm gonna make my own little, it's almost like a little Lunchable, but with cottage cheese. And that's supposed to be really good for my stomach. I don't know. You've never tried it, Catherine? Well, I used to hate it. You ask my mom, I never liked cottage cheese. But it's like a staple in my diet right now because of my ulcers. Well, previous ulcers. I can say that now. And it actually is really good. Like, I like it. Like, I'm almost halfway addicted to them because they're so easy. You just grab them and it like the lid flips off, you peel it back, you dump the fruit in it, mix it up, and then you can eat it. And it's like really good protein. I don't drink milk, so it's good dairy for me because I hate milk, which is why I don't really eat cottage cheese, because it's milk, and I don't know why I'm that way, but they're good, but they're so expensive, so I thought I would just make my own. Cottage cheese with peppers and tomatoes. I don't know if I could do that one. Do you put cheese in it? Is it, Nancy? See, I'm like getting addicted to pineapple and cottage cheese. Because I was like, do I just buy strawberries and blend them up and put them in there? Because it's like a sauce almost, kind of. It's not really just the fruit. It's like my oldest daughter was like, it's almost like a pie filling, but it's not pie filling. I think they just put preserves in it, so which I thought if I bought just a can of crushed pineapple and put that in little containers, and then I put cottage cheese in little containers, then I would have my portions already ready, and I could grab and go when I'm hungry, or just grab them when I'm hungry, not let go, because I guess I do go a lot, but they would be ready, and they're healthier than not eating, and healthier than eating crackers or whatever. Because most of the time, my problem, I know that I look very like I do eat a lot, but I really don't eat a lot, y'all. For the people who are around me and close to me, y'all know I do not eat a lot. And so the sizes are perfect. Don't tell me that, Natalie. I'm pretend I didn't see that. I'm pretend like I did not see that. Because the doctors told me how to eat it, so I did. I don't want to know that part. I don't know, but it tastes better with pineapple, so I pretend I'm just eating pineapple. But no, really, they're like good little serving sizes. Like, I need to do that with everything. Like my daughter, she likes the fridge to be, I do too. She likes all those little plastic bins and stuff. Like on the TikTok videos, that's her goal. She wants to have a TikTok fridge. Or an Instagram fridge, or a Reels fridge. Have y'all seen the little buckets? Yogurt and fruit is yummy. That sounds good too. Have y'all seen the TikTok or the Instagram Reels videos where they go like and they put in all these little cute little plastic clear bins, and then you can put your food in them, and they're all organized. And hey, Miss Yvonne, I'm good. I just dove into a huge, massive project today that I should have probably waited till next week, but I'm just finishing. Oh, look, we're about to do row 7. I'm just finishing this last row up for tonight, and I couldn't get my caulking tool to work, so I'm using a very non-traditional way of getting caulk out of a caulking tool, since I can't say the other word. We are making a rope ottoman out of a tire that this sweet man gave me for the balcony at the apartment that you guys are gonna help me put together. And when I mean put together, I'm serious. I can't figure out a way to put it together. Convenience packaging, Elizabeth. I just like the organization piece of it. The bins. I think they're cool. Anyway, I'm gonna line up all this stuff against the wall right here where I'm sitting, and then I'm gonna put the camera on the patio, or on the patio doorway, so it's facing so we can turn the camera back and forth. I'm going to show you guys everything we have that we could possibly put on the patio or the balcony. And then we're going to, I'm not even going to sweep without y'all. I'm going to sweep it with you guys. I'm going to make sure there's no cobwebs. And then we're going to just add the pieces. And you guys are going to help me hang the curtains. You're going to help me hang the lights. You're going to help me put the little, I have these little Dollar Tree rugs that I thought I would tape, like duct tape together. And then you can help, I just want your guys' help to put it all together. You guys think that would be fun? What is what, Natalie? What is what? Okay, I just started the 7th row. And so far it looks to be like the glue might be drying clear, but that might just be me thinking it is. I can't tell. Some spots look clear, some spots look white. Homemade butter? How do you make homemade butter? I think I made homemade butter when I was in like 4th grade. We were learning about the Pilgrims and Thanksgiving, and we went on a field trip and we churned butter. I think it was Sutter's Fort in California. Sutter's Fort, I think that's what it was called. I learned how to churn butter there. It's so easy. Natalie, you're gonna have to send me the recipe. Maybe I'll do it on a live. That'd be fun. Might be better than watching me try to get glue out of a caulking tool. That is really awesome, Tracy. I agree. You have to have some ambition and patience for that. Homemade butter, do you put honey in it? We're almost done with this row of rope. Then we're gonna call it. You just buy the heavy duty whipping cream? Do you put salt or anything in it? Natalie? I'm almost out of glue. I'm sure there's still some in here, but it feels like I'm just, yep, I'm hitting the edge there. I wonder if regular caulk would work. Does anyone know if regular caulk would work? She shook it in a jar. That's cool, Natalie. So it's kind of like whipping cream, but it turns to butter. You just don't put sugar in it or a sweetener. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I'm really sorry that it took so long to get it put together, though. But you guys are hanging with me, though. You're not doing it in a jar? That's too tiring. Yeah, I agree. That's like putting rope on a tire. Geesh, y'all, that's a lot of work. Sutter Fort in Sacramento. That's right, Judith. I went there when I was little. I was a little one. So right now I'm just making sure that this last row is sticking before I let go. And take my break and go eat my curdled milk. Natalie. because it holds heavy things like tile and it withstands water and heat. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try caulk. I have some tubes of caulking that you just squeeze out, and I'm gonna see if it works. It probably won't set as fast, but I bet, I'm wondering if it would work. Oh look, I just put my stick in the end of the thing and it pulled out a bunch of glue. Dang, I could have went to the Dollar Tree and got tubes of caulk. Tracy, right? I hope it does. I hope it helps me sleep. Otherwise, I'll be up in the middle of the night, and guess what I'll be doing? This. And then I'll sit here, and I'll probably stare at this and think of y'all. And then I'll be like the dog with a bone. And just look at this board and go, okay, I really want to finish this. And then I'm going to be like, nope, I told him I'd wait for him. And then I'll be looking at this. And then I'll look at that. And I won't do it without y'all, so it's going to drive me crazy. Comes out and you drain the milk from it, then rise several times till water is clear. You have butter. Oh, that sounds yummy. You know what sounds yummy right now is homemade bread. I need to learn how to make homemade bread. You know, my friend Elizabeth makes some bomb rolls. I miss good homemade bread. All right, we're about to close up shop for tonight. I'm gonna figure out if I don't think there's much glue left, but I'm sure there's enough to get some out. Or I could wrap it in I don't know if it would stay if I put it in a plastic bag. This last row just doesn't want to stay on very good. I guess Dawn dish soap is going to be the best way to get this stuff off my hand, do you think? Oh, yes, Elizabeth. We would. Remember the rolls Lacey used to make? Oh, they were so good. Her daughter makes amazing rolls. And they're gluten-free, right? Or wheat-free or something free. Egg-free. Something free. Wrap a Walmart bag. Okay, that's what I do to my paint when I'm painting, but I didn't know if it would work for this. Okay, I think we're good. But look how fun this is gonna be. This is gonna be super fun. See if I can at least get one finger. You can bake good biscuits, but not bread. I can't make either one. And one thing I definitely cannot make is cookies. The only kind of cookies I can make is the ones that come in a plastic bucket from Sam's Club. The what's it called? Pillsbury. Seriously, I cannot make cookies to save my life. I've tried and tried and tried. I can make cupcakes, but not cookies. I don't know why. Every time they're flat. And I don't know why, because isn't it baking soda or baking powder that makes them rise or whatever? Not in my case. Nothing works. All right, Maureen, you're right. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna call it a night. I don't even think I'm gonna have to use all this. Maybe one more. I don't know, maybe two more. But this is the beginning. Hopefully tomorrow we will finish it. Proof is in your gingerbread cookies. There we go, Mindy. I love it. Mindy, thanks for putting the Telegram link up. Thanks everyone for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys with all the bloopers and all my crazy ideas and messes. I think it's gonna turn out okay though. I really do. I really do. So, thank you for the stars. Thanks for watching replay. Make sure you check back tomorrow because we gotta figure out who the winner is for how many rows we end up with. We'll count them together when we're done tomorrow. Oh, gosh. I'm slow getting up. My legs are tired. Okay. Love you guys. Have a good night, and I will see you later. Be good.